Hi and welcome back to the Big Knit Energy YouTube channel. My name's Sammy and this is episode 32 of my fiber podcast. So I don't have a ton of knitting progress and it was like kind of discouraging because I had to write back on something. So I don't feel great about that, but I do have a giveaway just for like reaching 350 subscribers. I don't know why I picked that number, but I was gonna do 300 and then time just got away from me. And then I do have acquisitions other than the giveaway. Yarn acquisitions, so that's not that good, but one of them I was looking for something like that for a while, and the second one is for a wedding gift, so I think it's okay. I have no finished objects, and we're also gonna do the stash down update for February, which is not going to be very exciting. So yeah, let's get into it. First, I have a half object, which is this sock, and I just have the labels. This is Pretty Twisted Yarns, and this is the colorway I would tie-dye for you, but spelled like a sheep. This is on the Stardust base, which is 75% extra fine merino, 20% nylon, and 5% lurex, which I'm assuming is the sparkly part. And here it is. The sample that Teresa had knit up definitely looked more pooling, like right here where I have more stitches. So I think just because I chose to do a pretty skinny sock, I only did 60 stitches. It turned into more of this like, what do you call that? I don't know, but kind of stripey more than actual tie-dye looking. And I'll just show you the next one. I'm about halfway through the foot on the next one. So yeah, that should be done soon. And I have my other half object and the thing I had to rip back on, which I wasn't having fun knitting at all anyways, so that was discouraging, is baby socks. So it looks kind of weird because it's ribbed sock and it's not blocked. This one I did use a pattern for because I don't know how big, like, 1-year-old feet are. This is the DRK Everyday Socks, and I was using a Yarnable colorway called Born to Stand Out. I think it was flamingo themed. This is on plush sock, which is 85% superwash merino and 15% nylon. I forget what month this was. Sometime last year, summery month, I don't know. But here is the second one, which I had to rip back on. So the second one is that far along. These are toe up, which is my first time knitting toe up socks. I don't know what I'm not liking about these, but it's taking me a really long time to knit them, and I'm just not enjoying it. So there's that. Let me see. I move the stuff I've talked about out of the way. And then my Fisher Quine jumper, I haven't worked on it at all since last time, so I'm not going to show you guys it. If you want to see it, you can look at the last video. But I will show you guys my test knit for Samantha Guerin, which is the Heritage Harbor sweater. Oops. So here is the Heritage Harbor. Last time I was here where the stitch marker is, this little ice cream cone from Witch and Knit Mama. I finished the ribbing. I did my first tubular bind off. I'm hoping that it doesn't look as like weird and ripply after I block it, but once I wear it, it'll stretch out the ribbing, so it won't look like that anyways. I did mess up at the beginning of the tubular bind off, but once I finished it, I was able to kind of use the leftover tail to make it look a little more normal. I did pick up and start the sleeve. I didn't make it very far, as you can see. And I am still really enjoying this test knit. I just, for the last like week, I have had really low energy. I think I'm like fighting off a sinus infection or something. So I've just been super tired and I haven't been doing anything when I get home from work. I just make dinner and then I just lay down on the couch and watch TV basically. So less knitting progress than I would like. Let's see, do I have labels in here? I don't have labels in here. But the main color is the Wandering Flock Merino Worsted, and this is a one-of-a-kind colorway called Butterscotch. And then the stripes are this Noro. I forget what type of Noro it is, but it's just a big single ply. I think it was at least mostly wool, I'm not sure. And for spinning, I had some little singles left over, like when I spin up my singles, I always have a little bit left on one bobbin. So I had about 10 grams left from some Rambouillet from Kumasi, and I put it into a center ply ball, center pull ball, and then I plied from both sides. This does affect the twist. Jillian Eve just made a video about it, which is interesting, but I didn't really care. I'm probably gonna give all these little skeins like this to my mom in case she ever does start weaving. And then this one, it looks all crinkly because I didn't do a good job winding the skein. But this one is 20 grams and this is from my most recent spin. And this was the more colorful braid. But I really like this one. I kind of wish both my braids had been more like this because the other one just made the whole skein look really yellow. And then spinning whips. Yeah. I have 2/3 of a braid from Spin Delicious plied up. This is the color Dreamland on, I think it's called the Big Cozy Sock. The label's out in my living room with the rest of the braid, but I split this braid into 3 and weighed it, and then I split this ply in, I split the 3rd into like 4ths, and then this ply I split it into half, and then the last 1/3 I'm just going to spin end to end, and then I'm going to ply all 3 of these together. And this is the finest that I've ever spun a single. I'm hoping it gives me around a sock weight with 3 of them together, but I honestly don't sample or anything yet. I mean, maybe I will someday, but currently I don't sample or anything, so I just don't know. And I guess that will take me right into acquisitions because I bought a Ashford, just like basic non-tensioned lazy Kate. So that's this right here. I got this off Paradise Fibers, I think. So there we are, 2/3 of the way. And that takes us into yarn acquisitions. No fiber this time, which is unusual lately. So I'm gonna start with the ones that are for me or for a gift, and then I'll show you guys the giveaway one at the end so I can tell you how to enter. The first one is for a gift. I'm planning on knitting a like lacy wrap for my niece's wedding, and this is one of her wedding colors. This is from Yarn Cafe Creations, and this is the colorway Gothic Red on the base biscotti sock, which is 85% superwash merino and 15% nylon. I really like the feel of the space. It's incredibly soft. It feels kind of like the Yarnable ones, almost. But there it is. And I have a pattern that I saw that I plan on doing. Also, these labels are really nice. The yarn labels. And then I think it'll take a little over one skein, and then with the leftovers of the second skein, I'm going to knit her fiance socks. So I'm going to be looking for like a fancy but not feminine looking sock pattern to knit him some like dress socks. So if they want to wear those on the wedding day, they can. And if not, then they just have them. And then the last thing I have is from Moonglow Yarn Co. This is I believe one-of-a-kind colorway. Yeah, this was a one-of-a-kind colorway. And I think she had a name for it, or maybe she didn't, but this was basically like half off because it was a one-of-a-kind. She just did like a in-stock sale like last week, and they got here really fast. And so because this was a one-of-a-kind or whatever, it was actually like half off in price. It was $60 for 4. So normally one of these skeins is $30, so half off. And I've been looking for a really deep green, and it was on DK, and there was 4, and that's how many I needed. So perfect. And I really like Moonglow's colors. Like, she just does greens really well. She does all the colors really well, but yeah. So that one, I wouldn't have got it if it wasn't such a good deal and it wasn't like the one color I've been keeping my eye out for. So there's that, and that's it for yarn acquisitions. So I'm going to show you guys what I got for the giveaway, and then we will talk about my February stash down update. All right, so for the giveaway, it's kind of Easter themed. This is from Bumblebee Acres Farms, and this is their squishy sock base, which is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. This is a colorway from their Easter drop, and it's called Lucky Charms. And then they also usually do themed bags with their collections from Hannah Lou Designs. So this is just like a skein bag, and it's this really cute plaid inside, and it's this like glittery hatching chick and Easter egg fabric on the outside. It has this really nice drawstring with one of those, what do you call that? I don't know, but one of those things to keep it cinched. And this will be the giveaway. So if you would like to enter, all you have to do is, you know, I can't really come up with anything else, but if you could comment a chick, the little baby chicken emoji in the comments below, and then I will reply to your comment. No, I won't. I won't even reply to your comment because there's too many scammers, although I don't think they would target a small channel like mine, but so I will not reply to you. I will not do anything like that. I will just announce it in 2 weeks in the next podcast. So just, you're gonna have to watch. And that's it for everything else. So just for the giveaway, comment the chick. It could be the one hatching out of the egg or just the little baby chick, whatever, down below, and that will enter you. So I'll do a drawing and say your name in next episode 33. So for the February stash down update, this is going to be really quick, not like last time. So I purchased 0 skeins of yarn in February, and I only used 2. So I cast on the I would tie-dye for you socks and also the baby socks with the Yarnable colorway. So that takes my total from 117 that I started with at the beginning of February to 115. So I'm gonna cast on something this month. I just want to finish my 2 sweaters first. So, but I have at least one more pair of socks I'm gonna start this month, and then maybe a bigger cast on also. So stay tuned for that. That's all I have for you this week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.